Be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
From deep, Rose. Rebounded by the Spurs. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Jackson, the screen. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And that one's good. Jay.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Kennard on the wing. Can they get it? Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
He buries it from 3.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, B.A., it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Here's Jay, defended by Kennard. Yet another bucket!
Well, he's been firing on all cylinders, and the defense just helpless to keep up.
And this gives him the 3rd most 50-point games in league history. That's some elite company.
Yeah, sitting between Jordan and Kobe. And when those are your peers, you're doing all right. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Yes, it's good.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis, and the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
Here's Jay. No good from outside. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for Memphis. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time. Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Clark on the double. Here's Jay, defended by Kennard. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's gotten his first basket of the night.
Fighting down low, big fella Johnson with some hustle points.
Now Rose. In his last outing, 8 points for him. To the middle. Pass to Jackson. Kennard outside. 3-pointer. And another miss by Memphis. The Spurs have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Jay, defended by Kennard. Here's Jay. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Rose, the pass to Kennard. Clark outside. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. On offense, here are the Spurs. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Morant. He's got 6. Outside, Williams. No good with the triple. He gets it up. He can't get it to go. And so the San Antonio Spurs way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the San Antonio Spurs.
I think their rebounding tells the story. I mean, they've been more active physically. I think they've just been more aggressive, and it's carried over into other areas as well.
Same thing Kenny said.
Thank you, Shaq.
And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story.
Their defense just got a lot better. Capella's an elite rim protector. He rebounds. He runs the floor. His value goes beyond the box score.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Morant. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. And it's Williams in at the three. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Aldama outside from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Vassell passes to Jay.
Come around.
And good! There's another!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside Morant. 17-foot shot on the way. San Antonio with a rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And Richard, Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on his game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Jackson's got 5.
Some bigs develop range over time. Jackson, he's been dropping daggers since day one.
Launches it. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, a few years back, Marcus Smart was talking about how he'd love to follow in Hall of Famer Gary Payton's footsteps as the next guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. He spoke it into existence last year, winning that coveted award. But guys, you watch him play. His actions on the court speak louder than words.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff there.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Morant, the pass to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Keeping things simple inside. I like that Jackson Jr. went up for the dunk instead of the layup.
Here's Jay. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Can't hit that one. Bane with it. Pass to Morant. Outside Bane. Here's Aldama. Back to Bane. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Jay. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Bane, the pass to Morant. Aldama outside. Takes a 3. Jones grabs the board. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Richard, if you look at the culture in San Antonio, it's one of great integrity.
Yeah, from the ownership to the front office to the coaches to the players. I had the pleasure of playing there for 2.5 years, BA. I don't know if they would say the same, but this franchise is 100% class.
Outside, Williams. That 3's off the mark. San Antonio has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Going inside. Pass to Jay. Stolen by Jackson. Morant, the pass to Williams. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And here's Morant outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Outside Jones. Vassell passes to Jay. Bane comes with a double. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Jay. Pass to Wembanyama. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. And let's take a second to look over the Rookie of the Year race. Lots more in store for these young players in the months ahead. But let's see how they've made their presence felt so far. Right in the thick of this season. Now here's Rose. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Zach Collins out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Jay in at the shooting guard position. That shot wide open.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And for San Antonio, they're shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Good! That's another bucket!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. Kennard outside. The 3-ball. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's Jay. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Rose outside. Pass to Jackson. Down low. Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Bane, he's checked in for Memphis. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. Rebounded by Johnson.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Jay. And the 3 off target. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. There's Jackson with the 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Jay's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Clark grabs the board. The Grizzlies shooting 34% thus far in this game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Kennard passes to Jackson. The 3 from Bane. And again, Memphis no good. Bane's gone, just 1 of 5 from the floor. Here's Jay, defended by Jackson. They get it again. Clark on the double.
Help me out.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Jackson outside. Jackson finds Clark. Bane with it. Pass to Kennard. Now here's Jackson. Clock at 6. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Yeah, big night for Jackson so far. Scoring with enthusiasm on that offensive end.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Jay. Good. Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Jackson can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Here's Jay. And that one's on target from the wing.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Kennard passes to Bane. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Kennard. The three. Rebound San Antonio. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question.
And yes, another basket.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. Jackson the screen. Kennard passes to Jackson. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in for Clark. Williams comes in for Jackson. And it's Morant in for Kennard. Here's Wesley. Here's Jay. Takes the three. Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. To the middle. Here's Aldama. And again, Memphis no good.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Here's Jay. And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic performance by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. "26 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Jackson the screen. The 3 from Bane. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Jay. 4-3. Again! What an avalanche!
90 points! A legendary performance!
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
That's what we do,
wrap it up,
baby.
folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Time to get to work. Do your thing, MP.
These guys are on fire. Time to cool them off, kid.
MP, over here, over here.
If it isn't Mr. Rookie of the Month.
Hey, you ready to see what all this hype is about, Cade?
Man, I'm pretty good, too. Just watch my tape.
Oh, I seen the tape. You all right.
Well, you'll see a little more tonight. Pay attention.
I bet.
All right.
We're approaching the trade deadline, GA. How do teams decide if they're a buyer?
It comes down to goals and really your timeline. So some teams make deals to try to push them over the top this season. Others might find a player they love and trade for him with the future in mind.
Time to take things across the court to hear once again about MP's historic night.
The league is still buzzing about that recent game. A new league record for three-pointers in a game, topping the old mark of 14 by Klay Thompson in 2018. The new three-point record holder told me all of the credit keeps going to my teammates because they kept looking for me and getting me great looks. An unreal game. Kevin?
He is fantastic in every sense of the word. And the starting group for the Spurs, the guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Then there's Jay. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Osman in at the four-man position. Now, here's Duren. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Cunningham's shot is off. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Cleveland.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
And here's Cunningham after the three-pointer from Jay. That's tipped.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
NMP getting to 2,000 points at a record pace.
Investing Zion Williamson, the fastest to do it in 40 years. The future of MP is bright.
Here's Grimes after the made shot from Jay. Cunningham on the wing. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Suns. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, the Spurs, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
The Pistons have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Cunningham passes to Duren. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Jay. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And for MP, the big challenge is slowing down a team with a ton of momentum. These guys were on fire in their last game.
And that'll probably only sharpen his focus. He'll know it's going to take a strong effort at both ends of the floor to hold this team in check. Here's Grimes. After the made shot from Jay, shot clock at 3. Cunningham. It's tipped.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And he's good on the 3-ball. 18 points for Jay. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
The Spurs making a switch here. .130 left to play here in the first. Duren, the pass to Stewart, and Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Sasser. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. To stop the run, and it's blocked.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
And the basket by Jay.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Fontecchio. Banked in off the glass.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
And the basket by Jay.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Stewart misses.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Jay. He's guarded by Fournier. And the basket by Jay.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's San Antonio, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Let's keep it up.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court right now for the Spurs. They've got Collins. Jay out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Mamu Kalashvili in at the 4. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, Jay in that last matchup against Cleveland was phenomenal. He scored an amazing number of points, and to everybody's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He made a number of threes. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And Brent, as someone who's been around the game your entire life, what advice do you give young, aspiring players?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, Kevin, is to find the correct mentorship to where it is that you want to go. If you can find a player that's proven himself, that's about the right things, and you can get access to them, and trust me, they're more than willing to share their knowledge, go find a great mentor.
Here's Sasser, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe.
2 shots.
When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
And he makes the first. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the fouling. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
He doesn't get the second one. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Took him no time at all on that one. Grimes has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defense making it pretty easy for Cade Cunningham here. Can't leave someone wide open on this team.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Stewart checked in for the Pistons. The Spurs also with the sub. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for Johnson. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Here's Grimes, covered by Vassell. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the top of the key. It's deflected.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And the basket by Jay.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Into the lane. Thompson in the corner. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Here's Jay. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Passes it to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Always keeping an eye out for rebounding opportunities. Thompson, just a rookie, but already showing some experience.
And the basket by Jay.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Cunningham with it. Jones covering. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's Thompson again missing.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively.
And good, he hits it again.
Once again, this guy cannot be stopped.
It is incredible. He's nearing second overall in career 50-point games. And still going strong.
Chasing the incomparable Michael Jordan. I mean, that comparison alone should give you chills.
Wiseman dishes to Cunningham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Cunningham's got 5 now.
And competitive spirit coming out of Cade Cunningham right now.
Jones kicks to Osman. Collins a screen on Stewart. And it's Osman missing. Detroit's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long Here's Cunningham. The shot will not fall. Solid defense there from Jay. From outside the arc, connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Thompson. Over Collins. And the rejection by Collins.
Good job, Collins inside, quick off his feet.
And so it's San Antonio. Sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
That's how it's done.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the San Antonio Spurs.
They put on a clinic offensively. Great ball movement, player movement. Guys are shooting it well. Everything's in sync.
All right, guys, now let's take a look at the possible dunk contest participants. All these guys, high flyers.
You can tell this selection process is going to be a little bit heated. Each guy is a show stealer, fighting for the spotlight. Some good players are going to be left out of the contest. I can tell you that.
You know what, Chuck? It happens every year.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Thompson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
And Cade getting up that time.
Hey, you know, Brent, most nights we see Grimes expend a ton of energy out there, and it is terrific.
Yeah, he's asked to do a lot of different things, and he's got to provide that pop on the perimeter. And then he often draws the hardest defensive assignment at the other end. So this guy is becoming more complete.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Cunningham looking it over. Stewart passes to Cunningham. Over to the left wing. Beyond the arc. And another three for Detroit.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Jay. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Cunningham finds Thompson. Here's Stewart. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. You look at San Antonio, they've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason.
And I think for San Antonio, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
Cunningham passes to Duren. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Jay. Good, that's another bucket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Duren the pass to Cunningham. It's stolen. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Launches a three. Good, another from three.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've ever seen better three-point shooting than what we're witnessing here tonight.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And again, San Antonio running the court in transition. Here's Jay. And again for three.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Here's Stewart. And that time, also a missed shot.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Jones against Cunningham. And the pass to Grimes. And the tap by Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart rocking the rim.
Here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Jay. There's 39 seconds. Good, another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Thompson passes to Duren. 6 to shoot. Pass to Stewart. The three. Jay with the rebound. Jay's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps
Keep
up.
pushing, fellas.
Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Keldon Johnson. Collins is out there with Jay, and it's Branham in at the point. Here's Mamukelashvili. His three-pointer's off the mark. And for the Pistons, they're shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Cunningham's shot is off. Here's Jay. Puts it up. And another one falls.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. Cunningham's shot is off.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
And Wiseman comes to help. Here's Mamukelashvili. Good on the triple. Mamukelashvili has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's the screen. Sasser. Medu passes to Fonjekio. Fires the three. And again, it's the Pistons missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Jay. Off target from three-point range. The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And a wide-open look for Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
That's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Sasser. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. And got it! Another basket.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Out to the wing. The 9-foot shot. Good on the shot.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Spurs.
Here's Jay. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Jay. Off target with his three. Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. To the wing on the left. They set the pick. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And that one hits back iron.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a...
Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Mamukelashvili has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most.
Good, he hits again.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night. Cunningham gets the bucket.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade. Just really confident getting into that J.
For 3. Good, and Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. .30 seconds left in the game. Puts up a 3. Rebound, San Antonio. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
So is the hype real? What do you think?
Good game, man. You played good.
You know what? You too, bro. Hey, better luck next time.
Knock it down. Hey, good board. Put it back. Put it back. Way to grab it.
Go pick up your man.
Going up. There you go. Hey, yo, right here. I got it. Yo, right there. Get the perimeter. Oh, hit. Bomb that, baby. You got double. Back up. Corner. You got nothing. You got nothing. Watch out. Big side. Yo, kick it out! Yo, grab it! Rotate! Oh, gotta move, go! Yep. You're flush that. Here we go. Shot!